Hello and welcome to our video on high-yield ETFs for UK investors. In this video, we'll cover 5 high-yield ETFs, their past performance and stability, provide examples of how much money you would have made if you had invested a specific amount in each ETF, and discuss the key features of each ETF. Let's start with the iShares Core FTSE 100 UCITS ETF, ISF. ISF tracks the FTSE 100 index, which is made up of the 100 largest UK-listed companies by market capitalization. Over the last 5 years, ISF has returned an average annual return of around 5.5%, making it a stable investment option for UK investors. ISF also pays out a consistent and attractive dividend yield of around 3.6%. Suppose you had invested £10,000 in ISF 5 years ago. Today, your investment would be worth approximately £14,000, with a total of approximately £1,700 paid out in dividends. Moving on, we have the iShares UK Dividend UCITS ETF, IUKD. IUKD invests in UK-listed companies that have a high dividend yield. Over the last 5 years, IUKD has returned an average annual return of around 7.3%. This is higher than ISF's average annual return, but IUKD is also slightly riskier as it invests in companies that have a higher dividend yield. Suppose you had invested £10,000 in IUKD 5 years ago. Today, your investment would be worth approximately £16,000, with a total of approximately £3,100 paid out in dividends. The iShares UK Equity Income UCITS ETF, IUKI, is another high-yield ETF option for UK investors. IUKI invests in UK-listed companies that have a high dividend yield and a history of consistently paying dividends. Over the last 5 years, IUKI has returned an average annual return of around 5.6%. IUKI is a stable and reliable investment option, but it may not provide as high returns as some of the riskier ETFs on this list. Suppose you had invested £10,000 in IUKI 5 years ago. Today, your investment would be worth approximately £14,000, with a total of approximately £1,800 paid out in dividends. Fourth on our list is the SPDRS and PUK Dividend Aristocrats UCITS ETF, UKDV. UKDV invests in UK-listed companies that have a high dividend yield and a history of consistently increasing their dividend payouts. UKDV has an impressive average annual return of around 7.4% over the last 5 years. Suppose you had invested £10,000 in UKDV 5 years ago. Today, your investment would be worth approximately £16,000, with a total of approximately £3,100 paid out in dividends. Last but not least, we have the Invesco FTSE RAFI UK 100 UCITS ETF, PSRU. PSRU tracks the FTSE RAFI UK 100 index, which is made up of the 100 largest UK-listed companies by fundamental size. Over the last 5 years, PSRU has returned an average annual return of around 6.1%. PSRU is a unique ETF as it invests in companies based on their fundamental size rather than market capitalization. Suppose you had invested £10,000 in PSRU 5 years ago. Today, your investment would be worth approximately £15,000, with a total of approximately £2,000 paid out in dividends. Remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future results, and it's important to conduct thorough research and understand the risks associated with any investment before making a decision. To summarize, we covered 5 high-yield ETFs for UK investors. ISF, IUKD, IUKI, UKDV, and PSRU have all delivered stable and attractive returns over the last 5 years, making them appealing options for investors looking for high-yield investments. However, it's important to note that each ETF comes with its own risks, and investors should do their due diligence before investing. Thank you for watching our video on high-yield ETFs for UK investors. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more investment-related content.